523 still waiting for the 12-volt flight.
What the devil? Who's the duty with?
Corporal Welton, flying.
Well, where the heck is he? Go and find him.
Don't think he'll do much good, flying.
Not much good.
Well, he's gone up, flying.
Gone up?
Now, how did you know the accused was up flying?
Well, I saw him, sir. 05 was taxiing out and, well, the accused, he kind of waved to me, sir.
What do you mean he kind of waved to you? Show me.
Well, sir, he,
Show me, show me. Yes, I see. The victory sign. Do you want to question the witness?
No, sir.
You can go, Jay.
About turn. Quick march. Right wheel. Halt.
Well, have you anything to say for yourself?
No, sir.
You realize this is a very serious matter?
Yes, sir, but, well, I never had the chance to fly before, sir.
Well, if you're so keen on flying, why didn't you join his aircrew in the first place?
I did, sir.
Selection board turn you down?
No, sir, they told me at recruiting centre I didn't sort of come up to the educational standards, sir.
Well, where were you educated?
Elementary school, so I left when I was 14.
Well, what made you muster as a wireless electrical mechanic?
Well, when I left school, I went into my father's wireless shop and I stayed there for about
All right. We don't want to hear your whole life history. I should have thought instead of taking illicit joyrides in Anson's, you'd have been better employed in your spare time filling up the gaps in your education with the education officer.
Yes, sir.
But what do you mean, yes, sir?
Well, I mean, that's what I do, sir, in my spare time.
Oh, well, the fact remains that you've committed a very serious offense. I shall remand you to the commanding officer for punishment.
Escort the accused. Right turn. Quick march. Right wheel.
Flight.
Sir?
Make a note of that boy's name, will you?
In what connection, sir?
Interview for aircrew.
Now tell me, what makes you want to fly?
Well, I don't know, sir. I just want to, that's all.
I'm afraid you didn't do too well in your exams, Corporal. How was that?
Well, I think it was the time limit, sir. I'm afraid I got a bit nervy.
A member of aircrew shouldn't suffer from nerves.
But it's a different sort of nerve, sir.
Is it? Supposing you were in a bomber coming back from Germany over the North Sea somewhere, and the captain had decided to ditch the aircraft. Now, he'd tell the navigator to work out the exact position for the SOS, and he might give us a time limit, say, as little as 30 seconds. Supposing you were that navigator.
Well, I want to be a pilot, sir, not a navigator.
I'm sure you do. 90% of the men who come before this board want to be pilots. But you must realize that it's up to those who train you to decide what you're best fitted for.
I can see you think that's going to be a pilot.
I know it is, sir.
All right, Corporal. We'll recommend you for aircrew duties to the category of navigator, pilot, or air bomber.
Oh, boy. I mean, thanks very much, sir.
How much, sir? There you go. Been here before?
Oh, no, I used to go to the White City.
Really good there?
Well, I've got a system. I double traps 1 and 6 on each race.
Don't you make any money?
Name?
Well, not exactly,
name?
but it's supposed to be a cracking good system.
Hello, fill that in there.
Name?
Ainsworth.
Christian names?
John Arthur Fitzhoward.
F-I-T-Z?
That's right.
I know. Fill that in there, and when you've done that, hand it to the West over there.
Name? Smith. S-M-I-T-H. material.
Is it next?
A little big, isn't it?
You grow next.
Attention!
Sit down, please. Firstly, I want to welcome you to the Royal Air Force. Many of you waited a long while for this day. Now it's arrived. The training you will receive will be the best that human science and ingenuity can make it. You'll only be at this center for a few days, but those days will be devoted to the first requisite of flying training, physical fitness.
Out together, out together, out together, wake up! Out together, out together, out together, out. Now with your arms raising and lowering sideways. Ready, change, and stretch your fingers, slap your thighs. Out together, out. Come on, that's not good enough. I'll keep you here till next Tuesday fortnight, until we get it right.
Not such a bad-looking crowd.
No, pretty well up to standard, I say, sir.
I say, old fruit, jolly good show the old Alma Mater put up in the boat race today. What?
Good gracious, Mr. Ainsworth, this is a surprise. How are you, sir?
Very well, thanks awfully, Whiteby. Except that I feel like a fresher again.
I trust you'll be coming back to us, sir, after this trouble is over.
I hope so, Whiteby. Depends how long the trouble lasts.
Yes, sir.
May I see?
Yeah, if you like.
Charming. You married?
Well, we're going to be when this lot's over.
Maybe a long time, you know.
We don't mind waiting.
Better steer clear of the Canadian WAFs when you get over the other side. Good Lord, our beds were hard. Not as hard as this.
How many undergrads were in a room like this?
Only one. As a matter of fact, we had two rooms, a bedroom and a sitting room.
Gosh.
You know, you make me feel like a bloated plutocrat.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Anyway, we're all in the same boat now.
WEFT. W-E-F-T. WEFT. Wings, engines, fuselage, tailplane. Now, let me see. You, Ainsworth? Yes, you, Ainsworth. What's that one?
109.
It's, 111, sir. Ainsworth? Did you get that last sentence? Yes, sir, I think so, sir. Yes, sir, I have. The Prime Minister concluded his remarks with a quotation from Horace. Is that correct, sir? Quite correct, Ainsworth. Good work, Wilton. Carry on, Cole.
gay day. Isn't it time you took over instead of lying there like Cleopatra?
Oh, I'd love to, Johnny, old boy. Only you're so much better with that pole than I am. You wouldn't want me to prang the punt, would you, John?
Oh, all right, you lazy son of a... But don't go to sleep. Now, give me some wingspans. What's a 109?
32.
And a 110?
53.
I wish I had your memory.
Ah, it's my brains you want, chum.
Oh, rot. It's not brains that make a pilot. It's blokes like me. Bet you I make a better pilot than you do.
Don't make me laugh.
How much would you like to bet?
Anything you like.
An even quid?
All right.
Who'll be the judge?
You won't need a judge, it'll be pretty obvious, I'll tell you that now.
All right, then an even quid that I make a better pilot than you.
Hey, Johnny, what the devil are you doing?
I was thinking about tomorrow's navigation exam. If I'm not sitting next to you, I'm sunk.
Well, there's no need to sink the boat.
I was touching wood.
You've only got about 10 feet of ruddy wood in your hand, you clot.
Good Lord, so I have.
Hey, Johnny.
Huh? Rather nice.
Sit down, please. No, let me see. I think perhaps we'd better have you in alphabetical order. Ainsworth, will you take this desk here? The rest of you, sort yourselves out.
You'd better get it into your head right away that good navigation is essential for any pilot, fighter, bomber, or coastal.
Yes, sir. I hope you won't fail me, sir. If you let me through, I'll do everything to get up to scratch.
All right, Ainsworth. We'll accept your promise and give you a pass. But if you let me down...
I won't, sir. I promise from now on I'll spend all my spare time on navigation.
You're a friend of young Wilton's, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Now, he's worked really hard in his navigation. Did us a damn good paper. Why didn't you copy him?
I think he did try, sir.
While you're here, you'll receive between 7 to 12 hours flying. Then your ability as a pilot will be carefully assessed on a system of marks. Right. Are there any questions?
Excuse me, sir. What happens if some of these other chaps don't go solo? Does it mean they won't be pilots?
By no means. They'll have a better chance, that's all. That goes for you, too.
Watch your airspeed, Smith. Watch your airspeed. Just put your goggles down, will you? Keep her nose on the horizon. Keep her steady. Watch your airspeed, Smith. Keep your nose on the horizon. Keep it on the horizon. Watch your airspeed. Your airspeed. Watch it.
Yes, sir.
Pull those goggles down, will you?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you know why that happened just now?
No, sir.
You don't think it might have been due to your pulling the nose up?
Pulling the nose up, sir?
Yes, Smith, pulling the nose up.
Is that what I did, sir?
Yes, Smith, that is what you did.
Well, well. Glory be.
As you say, Smith, glory be. Could we just try it once again? And Smith, put those goggles down, will you? That was a pretty nice turn, Wilton. Now try and make another landing by yourself. If you remember what I told you, you'll find it's quite easy.
All right, sir.
Never mind, Wilton. It happens to the best of us. You made a good recovery.
Have another crack at it.
Well, apart from Smith, they seem to be coming along all right.
Wilton's a bit of a puzzle, sir.
Oh, how's that?
Well, I don't know. He's a good lad, very quick and keen. I like him a lot, but his landings are still ruddy awful.
Well, I'll see him when I test him. What about the other chap?
Ainsworth?
Yes.
Oh, he's absolutely crackerjack. I've only given him 5.5 hours, and I want you to test him for solo.
You're just shooting a line. Go away.
Oh, by the way, sir, is there any chance yet of my being posted to a squadron?
How many times have you asked me that in the last 6 months?
Oh, about 3 times, sir.
6 times a week at least, I'd say, and the answer's still no. Get back to that crackerjack pupil of yours. I'll be seeing him in the morning.
Yes, sir. Come on, sir. Let's go before he sees you've been watching.
Okay.
Good work, Johnny boy.
Well, Fergie and the CFI, I thought they were watching.
They went into tea quite a time ago.
Good Lord, do you mean to say they didn't even see it?
What do you think, you silly clot?
Oh, I'll give him tea.
Looks though my quid's in danger.
Well, that's all right. Fergie's always holding you up as an example of how to fly.
No kidding?
No kidding.
My landings are so ruddy awful.
And don't you worry, they'll be all right.
Goodbye, sir.
Good luck. Well, goodbye, sir, and thank you very much.
All the best. Before we go, sir, couldn't you really tell us how we done, sir?
No, you'll hear soon enough at the distribution center.
No, sir, when I had my final test, the CFI told me he'd never seen anything at all like it in his life.
Did he really say that? Well, well, well.
Well, goodbye, sir. I'll be seeing you.
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye.
Glad to see you.
Well, thanks, sir. Drop me a line, will you, boys? Let me know how it goes.
I bet the next one won't be as good as I was.
Bye-bye. So long, fellas.
981-2590, Saunders, DN, Air Bomber. 985-7654, Ainsworth, JAF. Sir! Pilot. 983-2467, Cartwright, RO. Sir! Navigator. 984-6321, Smith, AT. Sir! Air Bomber. 984-3265, Harrison, J. Sir! Pilot. 987-8963, Wilton, DW. Sir! Pilot. 985-6591, Royston, SO. Sir! Pilot. The men whose names I have just read out, and those previously selected as pilots, will leave these sunny shores and proceed to the United States for training. Navigators and air bombers will go to Canada.
California, here I come.
Understand, for heaven's sake, don't be afraid to ask questions. That's what we're here for, to help you. Well, fellas, when I call your names out, leave the ranks and join your instructors over here. Cadets Johnson, Caper, Loring, and Mills,
Instructor John Lattimore. Lloyd Thompson, Sean Keeble. Instructor Earl Bryant.
Well, my name is Dean McWilliams. Just as soon as you can get used to it, I want you to call me Dean.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes.
Dean.
Yes, Dean.
Well, come on, we'll have a look at the ship. Oh, of course, you fellas say aircraft.
No, aircraft.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on. Well, here she is. Whatever we call her. That's the tail. This is the wings. That's the fuselage. And that twisted thing up there in front, that's a prop. Kind of elementary, eh, son?
Oh, we have seen an aircraft before, you know.
Well, then, what would you say was the function of the fuselage?
Well, I suppose it's... Well, I mean, well, I suppose I don't know. Well, what is its function?
To keep the wings from touching the tail, I'd say.
How long should it be before we go solo, sir?
Well, a minimum of 8 hours dual.
8 hours? But well, some of us have already gone solo.
Well, then you, some of you shouldn't find it difficult to make it in the time. The maximum is 10 hours.
What happens if we don't make it, sir?
Don't worry, you'll make it all right. Come on, David. We don't seem to be able to get those landings of yours right yet, do we, David?
No, I'm sorry, Dean.
Well, cheer up and don't look so worried.
Sorry.
And don't be so sorry about everything.
No, I'm so... No.
Tell me, do you ever get away from camp?
Well...
Go out and enjoy yourself?
No, not much.
Well, what about coming down to my ranch this weekend? Meet the wife.
Yeah, I'd like to.
As a matter of fact, we always adopt a couple of you fellas on each course, just like the rest of the folks do around here. How would you like me as a foster parent?
Well, I'd like it very much.
Okay, then. I'm it. Now, who else shall we adopt? Have you got any particular pal?
Well, yes, there is someone I'd rather like to bring along. That is, if it's all right with you.
Of course it's all right. Who is it?
Well, it's John Ainsworth.
Oh. Well, tell me, do I get in that guy's hair as much as he gets into mine?
He's all right when you get to know him. At least I like him.
Yeah, we've all got to make our little sacrifices, I guess. I'll adopt the little rat. Yeah, Oliver, that was his name. Got the DSO for that low-level raid on Amiens. 21 course, I think it was. Will you stop bobbing up and down like that?
Sit down, John. Pay no attention to that husband of mine. He never did have any manners of his own.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, darling, that is so.
David, pass John the cheese, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, this Oliver kid was flying solo one day. He had just about 3 hours to his credit. What's the matter with the cheese?
Well, nothing at all.
Well, don't you want any?
Yes, I'd love some after I finish my pie.
Well, why after?
Oh, isn't that the orthodox way of eating cheese?
Here, John, you try some. It's awful good.
Oh, I see. This is the orthodox way.
You know, kid, you give me one hell of an inferiority complex.
You know, you give me one, too.
Do I? Is that so? well, what do you know about that? Yeah.
Well, don't look so pleased about it, honey. Go on about Oliver.
Oh, yeah. Well, this Oliver kid was flying solo one day when his fuel started to give out. Good, isn't it? Mary, give him some more. What do you think this Oliver kid did? Well, he cut off his engine, called up the control tower, and said, "What do I do now?"
Well, if you all will excuse me, I really must go wash those dishes.
Oh, I'll come and help you.
Oh, sit down. You can't wash dishes.
Oh, Rod, I wash a very pretty dish.
That's right, John. You come along and help. Just ignore this husband of mine.
Well, can you beat that? His lordship volunteering to wash dishes. You know, David, you were right. He's not such a bad guy once you get to know him.
Yeah, I knew you'd like him.
Swell pilot, too.
Is he really?
Yeah. But don't tell him I said so. He'll be better still when he learns that the more you learn about flying, the more you have to learn.
Yeah, but
John's a natural pilot, isn't he? I mean, well, he doesn't have to swat it all up out of books like I do.
Oh, he could do with a bit more of the book for all that.
You know, John and I got a bet on about who's going to be the best pilot.
Yeah?
Which do you think?
Well, that'll teach Mary a lesson.
What do you say, Marshal? You've flown with him?
Well, I'd say the same, sir. The boy has the makings of a first-class pilot. His landings are rough because he thinks too much about them, flies too much with his brain, doesn't use his instinct enough.
You don't think the trouble might be something more organic?
Dean doesn't think so.
That can only be a hunch, Dean.
Well, sure, but my hunches aren't usually all that wrong.
No, they're not. All right, then. What do you suggest?
Let me give him another half hour's duel.
He's only got that left anyway. What then?
Let me send him solo.
Supposing he doesn't improve in that half hour?
Well, I want you to let me send him solo anyway.
That's a risk, Dean, I'm not too keen to take.
Well, he recovers well. His airmanship is first class. He doesn't lose his head.
You haven't answered my objection, Dean.
Well, look, sir, here's the way it is. I hate to see first-class pilot material go to waste. This is a case where I think a slight risk is justified. In my opinion, the kid is suffering from just one thing, lack of confidence. And the only way you and I or anybody else can give it to him is to send him solo.
What do you think, Marshal?
I agree, sir.
All right, Dean, provided you pay for a new steerman.
Okay, David. Feel like taking her up alone?
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, Dean.
Well, do a circuit and come in again. Let me know how you get on. I'll be having a cup of coffee in the canteen.
Yeah, I know.
Ready for me now, Dean?
What? Oh, you take 03 on your own. Do half-an-hour circuits and bumps.
Okay. How did David get on?
Why don't you taxi like that?
Too impatient.
Damn good takeoff. least he's opened up again. Most of them don't do that.
Dave, you big twerp. Sorry, sir.
Well, forget it. You all right?
Well, yeah, I think so, sir.
Well, why didn't you go around again?
Well, I had to get down sometime.
Well, he's not hurt, sir.
Good. What about that hunch of yours now, Dean? All right. When the MO's okayed him, take him up again. Give him a good workout.
Very well, sir. Come on, son. We're going for a little joyride. There's nothing wrong with your nerve.
Good.
No, it's not good at all. I thought your trouble was underconfidence. I was wrong.
What is my trouble, then?
I don't know. All I know is it's something that I can't cure.
Do you mind if I have a cigarette, please?
Here one of mine.
Oh, okay. Dean, what you're trying to tell me is that I'm never going to make a flyer, hmm?
Oh, no, you'll make a flyer, all right, but, you won't make a pilot.
I only want to be a pilot.
There are other things.
I don't care about other things.
Here. Now, look, David. You've no judgment of height. And that's one thing a pilot's just got to have if he wants to live. I'm sorry, kid, but that's the way it is.
Couldn't you put me on the next course?
Oh, sure, but it'd be just a waste of your government's money and my time. Sorry, kid, I know just how you feel.
I wanted to be a pilot more than I've ever wanted anything in my life.
Say, what's all this pilot stuff anyway? Whoever said being a pilot was such a wonderful thing?
You're a pilot, aren't you?
Yeah, but heck, that was in the last war. It was different then. The pilot was king, the rest was nobody. But now, well, what is a pilot but just a darn chauffeur anyway? Say, if I had my chance again, do you know what I'd rather be even more than a pilot? Do you know?
What?
A navigator. Sure, I'm not kidding. It's the navigator in these big ships who gets all the medals these days. Oh, but hell, every member of a bomber crew is just as important as the pilot. You ought to know that.
That's what they told me at my selection board.
Well, they might have been right, son. Did you ever think of that?
No. No, I'm afraid I didn't. I was pretty sure I was going to be a pilot.
Chalk out 30 minutes solo, Dean. Oh, sorry.
I quit, Johnny.
Dave!
Just made it. Thought you were flying.
Well, I am. At least I'm supposed to be. Well, I just thought I'd come and see you off, Dave.
Thanks, Johnny. Oh, bye.
Hey, now, wait a second. I have got that address you gave me, haven't I?
Yeah, I wrote it down for you about 5 times.
Well, I suspect I've got it somewhere. Now, remember, Dave, on the way home, I'm coming to have that drink with you in Toronto.
If you get the chance.
Oh, we'll fix that all right.
Hey, buddy, if you want to miss that train, it's okay by me.
Bye, Johnny.
So long, Dave. Be a good little navigator.
Oh, I almost forgot. This is what I owe you. Don't spend it all at once.
First of all, the master unit. Now, this is stowed usually near the tail in heavy aircraft so that it's as far away as possible from the magnetic influences of the engine and other metal parts of the fuselage. Now, another important point is the fact that being gyro-controlled, the compass is unaffected by bank, and you can get an immediate reading on the repeaters when turning.
Dear Dave,
The
thanks for
gyro
the letter.
will maintain stability.
Yesterday we were given our wings, and now I suppose we can call ourselves pilots. Feels pretty good, I can tell you. We're due to go back to England right away. But we're getting embarkation leave first, so you can expect to see me in Toronto quite soon.
Hand!
Come in. Well, Wilton, what do you want?
I'm on flying tonight, sir.
Oh, you're flying with me, aren't you, fella?
Yes, sir. I'd like to swap with somebody who's on tomorrow night, sir.
Why?
Well, I've got a particular reason for wanting to go to town tonight, sir.
What's she like?
It's not a she, sir. It's a pal of mine. He's on embarkation leave. He's on his way through, and it's the only night he's got, sir.
Sorry, Wilton. No dice.
Butler's ready to swap with me, sir.
I know, but supposing flying is scrubbed tomorrow night. I have a carefully planned program here. I can't afford to take chances. Besides, you're not well enough advanced in your work to be fooling around.
Oh, I'm sorry I asked.
No harm asking.
Yes, sir.
Tell you what, I'm driving to town as soon as I've changed. You can come along with me. We can see this pal of yours and explain things. What do you say?
Thanks, sir.
Thanks for the lift, sir.
Okay, I'll come in with you. See him?
No, sir.
Now, let's sit down over there and have a drink while we're waiting. Couple of Cokes, please.
Okay, sir.
By the way, I've arranged for your friend to sleep at the camp tonight.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Paging Mr. Wheeler. Paging Mr. Wheeler.
Cigarette?
Oh, thanks, sir.
How long have you been over this side?
Nearly 6 months altogether.
Looking forward to getting back, I bet.
Not all that much.
How come?
I don't know. I hope to go back with somebody up here.
You will.
Yeah, but not what I hoped for. Johnny!
Hello, Dave.
Oh, good work, Johnny. I knew you'd make it. Sit down. Oh, Flight Lieutenant Moore, Sergeant Ainsworth.
How do you do, sir? Glad to know you, fella. You have a Coke?
Oh, thanks.
Another one, please.
Right, sir.
Feeling cold?
No, sir.
Take off your coat. Yes.
Johnny. Yeah? May I?
Oh, yes, I suppose they are a bit dazzling. Thank you, sir. Just a minute, Ainsworth. You know this guy Wilton pretty well, don't you? Yes, I do. Well enough to give him a good hard kick in the seat of his pants? I think so, sir. Why? He's been making a fool of himself over his work here. It's the old story of the disappointed pilot. Worst case I've met so far. Thinks navigating's a sissy job. All right, sir. Now see what I can do. Might do more good coming from you. How about coming up with us in the Anson tonight? There'll be room. Thanks, I'd like to, sir. Okay, I'll fix it. So long. Cheerio, sir.
Three-tenths cloud at 8,000. Wind at 2,000, 240, 15. At 4,000, 250, 20. Now, there's a cold front approaching from the west, and it's possible that it may reach this area before the end of the exercise, so be prepared for a recall signal. This cold front is causing snow flurries and a marked veering and increase in the strength of the wind at the cold front. Any questions? All right, sir. That's all.
All right, see you later.
Are you taking navigation instructor up with you?
No, why? Scared?
Yeah, I certainly will be if you're doing all the navigating.
Oh, don't worry. We won't get lost. Apart from Moore being the best staff pilot in the station, we take an instructor wireless up and the UT wireless up with us. We can always get in on a beam.
I'm glad to hear it. Come on, my Jen, Dave.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, hello. Ainsworth. Aha. Very pretty. What's it going to be, bombers or fighters?
Bombers.
Bombers, eh? Bus riding. Awful bore. Carry on.
Is he flying with us?
Yeah, I always try to fly with old Smithy. He does my map reading for me.
Are you mad?
Whatever he was like as a pilot, he's a damn good air bomber.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Hi, Wilton. What time they say takeoff was?
21:15.
Oh, thanks.
Purse is our wireless up tonight, Johnny.
Oh, how do you do?
I'm fine. Well, must press on. See you later.
It's a wonderful crew you've got, Dave.
Yeah.
Pilot to navigator. Recall signal. Give me a course for base. Looks like the weather's closing in on us. Yeah.
Navigator to pilot. Steer course 231 compass. Estimated time of arrival base 01:33. 0133.
Pilot to navigator, ETA base 0133.
Hello, pilot. Navigator calling. ETA in 3 minutes' time. Start losing height now.
Hello, navigator. Pilot answering. Going down now. Maintaining course.
Have you got me that bearing? Have you got me that bearing?
No use, son. Receive as you is. Can't get a thing.
Oh, well, never mind. We're bound to be pretty well over the airfield. See anything, sir? The airfield light should be dead ahead.
Nothing dead ahead, fella, except a hell of a lot of rocks and boulders. It's 4 minutes past your ETA. What do we do now?
The airfield must be dead ahead of us. I think, sir.
No use just thinking, fella. What do you want me to do? Hello, navigator. Still nothing to be seen. Where do we go from here?
Navigator to pilot. Carry on. Next course, 270 compass. 270 compass.
Hello, wireless operator. Still no joy?
Still no luck with the receiver. Transmitter's working okay.
A lot of use that is. Hello, navigator. We've exactly 45 minutes fuel left. 45 minutes fuel left.
Yes, sir. We've taken several bearings on him, and they vary so much he must be doing a square search somewhere north of the airfield. Yes, sir. All aerodrome lights are on. Okay, sir. I'll do that. Sergeant, send a broadcast to all airfields within a 100-mile radius. Prepare for possible forced landing.
Okay, sir.
Hello, George. George, telephone police, will you, and ask them to have their patrol look out for that overdue Anson? Okay? Thanks. You getting a shed?
No, sir.
Keep on trying, eh?
Hello, navigator. 20 minutes fuel left. 20 minutes fuel left. You still want me to continue course?
Well, I don't know, sir. Do whatever you think best.
You're navigator, you know. Checked your DR again?
Yes?
Air plot up to date?
Yes?
Sure you applied variation the right way?
Yes, sir, quite sure.
So we should be over the airfield, shouldn't we?
Yes, sir.
Well, we aren't, are we?
No, sir.
What wind are you using?
24520, sir. Oh, my gosh. We had a recall signal, sir.
Really? How very interesting. Yeah, that's right. We had a recall signal.
Well, there must have been a change of wind.
Take your time, eh? We've got all of 15 minutes fuel left.
Navigator to pilot. Steer 174 compass. 174 compass.
174 it is. I'm climbing, just in case. Minutes to go. You'd better be right this time. Trust your navigator, fella. It's an old principle of flying. Lights! Dead ahead, sir! No need to panic! Nice work, navigator! Now we're 20 minutes past our ETA, but we're home.
You coming, Dave?
Yeah, you go on. I'll see you at interrogation. Funny, for the first time tonight, I felt sick in the air.
I know a bloke who feels sick after every trip over Germany. He's a navigator, too.
It's a hell of a feeling, knowing that everyone's relying on you.
Pilots feel like that, too, you know.
Yeah, I suppose everyone in aircrew gets it sometime or another. And it's worse for the navigator, because he gets it all the time.
Well, that's not a bilge. It's far worse for the pilot.
What? The pilot? What does a pilot do, I'd like to know, except take off, land, and keep on a course? Anyhow, if we can be taught to do that.
Oh, Roger, no, damn well it's the
Now,
pilot.
you take on more tonight. Pilot with bags and bags of experience, and what could he do except hang on to the ruddy stick and say, where are we? Of course, I know he gave me the wind change, but even so, who got your own?
You did.
That's right. Oh. Well, hello, son. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to shoot a line, only he was shooting a line about pilots.
Was he? That's all right, Wilton. Guess there's no harm in being proud of getting us back tonight. It's your job, after all. Not a bad thing to be proud of your job.
Yes, I suppose not.
Better get along, fella. They're waiting for you at interrogation.
Yes, sir. See you in the morning, Johnny.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night, sir.
Good night. You'll make a navigator, all right. Just needed showing, that's all.
Bit, lucky he had such a shaker tonight, wasn't it?
Yes, I guess it was a bit lucky.
I noticed the fuel after we got down. We had at least half an hour left.
Sure, they always give you a good margin on these trips. Did you notice anything else?
Was there anything else to notice?
Only a little yellow light on the horizon the first time we came down. When he seemed so darn confident of hitting the airfield on ETA.
What was it?
The airfield. This is where I get some sleep. Night, Sergeant.
Good night, sir.
Now smile. Hold it. Thank you.
Good Lord. Here you go on, chaps. I'll follow. Well, it's grand to see you again, Dave. How are you?
Oh, fine, thanks. Oh, Johnny, you are a louse, really. You might have told me.
Oh, well, they're dishing them out all over the place these days, you know.
Oh, I don't believe that. What happened?
Oh, the usual sort of muck-up. Landed on the wrong airdrome when they made back from Hamburg and rode off the kite. But tell me, Dave, how's the girlfriend?
Oh, she's fine. Send you a love.
Oh, it's nice of her, Dave. Look, Dave, I did try my best to wangle onto the crew, but...
Yeah, I heard about it from the navigation officer. Thanks for trying, anyway.
Because the trouble is another fellow's already got some mob experience, and the others, the fellows on the crew,
Well, that's all right, Johnny. You don't have to explain.
Look, we're going down to the pub tonight for a bit of a booze-up. How about coming along?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Good, I'll collect you at the mess. Well, so long, Dave. Glad the old firm's joined up again.
So am I.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
The starboard outer wasn't giving me the correct boost. We therefore developed a slight sway.
Mac, you mean you're too ham with a rudder?
If you'd look after your ruddy engine as well as I fly the ruddy kite, there wouldn't be any bother.
Now don't give us that. Those guys will fly themselves.
What a line. What sort of ungrateful parlance you are.
Hello, sir.
Hello. I'm awfully sorry. I'm afraid I...
Wilton, sir. Grading school, course 136.
Good Lord, yes, of course. It was that thing that fooled me.
Oh, I see. What you post this squadron now, sir?
Me in a squadron? No. No, occasionally they allow us instructors a couple of weeks on an operational station. We might even get a real trip in a real bomber. I think they do it to save us from going completely mad. Tell me, what happened to that fellow, that friend of yours?
Ainsworth?
Yes.
Oh, he's here, sir. He's captain of a Lancaster. That's why I got myself posted to this squadron.
It's a bit of luck, that.
Yes, I suppose it is.
It's like that, is it?
Yes, it's like that.
You see, we've got a bloke in the pool now who's already done a trip or two. With no vacancies at the moment, suppose we shall just have to stick you in the pool and you can carry on with your training.
Carry on with my training, sir. I thought all that was over.
Sure you did. So did I when I first joined the squadron. Well, I'm just completing my second tour of ops. You can take it from me, Wilton. The training's only over when you're dead. Not 1 second before. Come on, I'll fix you up some tea.
Last night, for the third time this week, very strong forces of RAF Bomber Command delivered another concentrated attack upon the inland port of Bremen. In addition to high explosive bombs, 200,000 incendiaries were sent down. RAF pilots report that the fires were still visible when they...
Good morning, Sergeant Wilton.
Oh, good morning, sir.
You're the very bloke I've been looking for. You're flying with Ainsworth tonight.
What, sir?
I'm putting you on Ainsworth's crew. His navigator stopped a bit of flak the night before last. Nothing serious, but he'll be out of it for a bit.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Don't thank me. You're the only spare navigator.
Oh, I see, sir.
Briefing, 1745.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Johnny?
Hello, Dave. How's things?
Well, fine, thanks.
Hello, sir.
Johnny, I'm flying with you tonight.
Are you? Oh, well, that's fine. Hey, chaps, come over here! Fellas, Dawn and David Wilton.
Hi.
Well, Dave's navigating for us tonight.
Good show. Well, I better go and get my things together, I suppose. See you at the briefing, Johnny.
Fine.
So long.
So long, kid.
Holy suffering cats.
Where is it tonight, Skipper, do you know?
Well, I've only heard the rumor.
So have I. That makes it ruddy suicide.
Wish I had bags and bags more life insurance. What are you all binding about? I happen to know your skipper's right when he says he's a crackerjack navigator.
It's all right for you, sir. You don't have to fly with him.
No, I don't have to, but I'm going to. I could have flown with the CO, but I've fixed it to fly with you boys instead. Well, cheerio, chaps. I'll see you later.
The Pathfinders will be there already. The weather's good, we hope. So you should have no difficulty in finding the target. So prang it, and prang it hard. As usual, I can't emphasize too much the importance of sticking bang on track. For one thing, if you break away from the main body, you'll most likely be picked off by fighters. And for another, if you vary from this particular course, you'll more than likely run into these very highly defended areas and get into a lot of trouble, which is entirely unnecessary. So navigators, keep on the top line. I think that's all. All right, chaps, and good luck.
Rendezvousing at Chelsea Bill, that's why we've got Beachy here.
Oh, hell.
What's the trouble, Mike?
Oh, I'm not going. It's Berlin, so the ruddy gunnery officer's going to take my place. What a nerve that man's got.
What are you beefing about? You don't know when you're in luck. Berlin with a navigator as green as my... Well, that's all right. He didn't hear. Anyway, it's not his fault. It's just our tough luck, that's all. Come on.
Coming, Johnny.
Okay, Angus. Pull your finger out, Skipper.
Ready, Dave?
Yeah, sure.
Here, let me give you a hand.
There's a wizard film on the Palace this week. Might go tomorrow night. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd like to. Navigator to pilot, ETA Danish coast, 0122. 0122.
ETA Danish coast, 0122. Wireless up to pilot. Lighters have just gone off the air. Good show. Pilot to all positions. We are approaching the enemy coast. Keep a sharp lookout for fighters and report anything you see.
Not much chance of seeing anything in this mucky weather.
Air bomber to pilot, testing intercom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good air bombers go to heaven. Can you hear me, Mother?
I hear you, sonny boy.
Okay, Skipper. Hello, Navigator. Afraid I still can't give you a pinpoint. Can't see a ruddy thing down below.
Okay, air bomber. Thanks.
How's it coming, Nav?
All right. I think. Navigator to pilot. Steer course 130 compass, 125 true. 130 compass, 125 true.
Okay, Navigator. Course 130 compass. 125 true it is.
Reception committee's out over Berlin, all right. Hell of a lot of stuff coming up.
Plenty of stuff going down too, by the look of it.
Bomb doors open.
Fighter flares above us. Fighter coming in port quarter, Skipper. I got him. I got him.
Go on, Curly.
Left, Skipper. Left a little more. there, skipper. Steady. Right, and a little more, skipper. Hold it there. Keep it there, skipper. Bomb's going in a second, skipper. Steady. Hold it there, skipper. Steady. Bomb's gone.
Port out engine on fire!
It's still on fire, Skipper. I know. Pilot to all positions. Engine on fire. I'm going to try and put it out by diving. It's out! It's out, Skipper! Pilot to all positions. Fire's up, we've only 2 good engines left.
That's okay. Did you see that one man go down?
You bet I did.
Bloody marvellous, wasn't it?
Angus, how's our fuel? Not too good, Skipper. Looks like a tank's been holed. Have we enough to get us back? Just about. It depends, of course. Okay, we've 2 engines and just enough fuel. I'm taking you home, boys.
Good for you, Johnny. Okay, Skipper, that's the stuff. I've got a date tonight.
We'll be out of this back in a second, chaps. What's the damage?
Wireless is cockpit, Skipper. No joy at all.
Transmitter working?
I think so. At least I hope so.
The navigator's a gun for Burton as well. Then we'll just have to rely on our navigator. It's lucky we got such a good one.
Holy suffering cats.
Keep your eyes open for pinpoints, Curly. Curly's been hit, Skipper. Is he badly hurt? It doesn't look too bad, but he's unconscious and he's bleeding pretty heavily. Think we better bring him up top. Right. Now we're relying on you, Dave. Give me a direct course to the nearest landing field.
Okay, skipper.
the fuel? How's the fuel? 45 minutes at the most. Engine temperatures are climbing too. We've only 45 minutes fuel left at the most. What's your ETA? Tell you in a minute. It doesn't look too good. We're losing height steadily. How's Curly? Fairly comfortable. Dinghy, prepare for ditching. We've only 3 minutes, chaps. Starboarding is packed up.
Rear gunner to pilot.
Right, let up to pilot. Okay, Chief.
Wireless up to pilot. Message received and understood.
Navigator, get weaving and work out our position. And for Pete's sake, get it right.
Navigator to pilot. Okay, skipper.
How's it going, Dave?
Just finished, skipper.
The mother always said I hadn't to get my feet wet.
Navigator to pilot. Service wind 260-20. 260-20.
Right. Ditching stations, ditching stations. Wireless up to ditching station.
Okay, Skip. Wireless up to ditching station.
tight, fellas. Here it comes.
Race for ditching! Race for ditching!
Right! I've got him! Give us a hand of going, chaps! What have you got there? Over here. Hurry up, Angus, he's going. Hey, wait for me, fellas! Come on, boys, we'll all be... Hey, look out, Angus! That's got his Scotsman. Use your hand, Angus. Got him? Yeah, okay. You all there? Yeah. Cattle free, Dave? Okay, Skip.
How are you feeling, Curly?
Where are we? That's just it, cuddly boy. Where the hell are we?
Well, Dave's got it all worked out, Curly. Haven't you, Dave?
Yeah, sure. I've checked it again. We're in exactly the same position to about half a mile.
Yes, the rescue chaps will be here any minute now.
Heck, they better be. I've got a date with the AOC tomorrow about my commission. Air Marshal's got awful mad if you keep him waiting.
Well, that's one air marshal booked for the Linda bin.
Oh, for God's sake, Angus, shut up. If you want to be gloomy, go and talk to the fishers.
All right, all right. Can't you take a joke?
No, not Scotch ones, I can't.
Dave, take a look at the first-in bag. It doesn't seem to be leaving much of a trail. Well, that's better. You're supposed to be able to see that 10 miles away.
What's today, Tuesday?
Aye, it should be. If we haven't drifted over the international date line.
Good Lord. Someone said it was Tuesday. I'm supposed to be going on a gunnery leaders course this afternoon.
Relax, Bud. They won't start without you.
Well, I hope they do.
Tonight of all nights, I've got me a red-hot date.
Redhead?
You bet. A temper like a rattlesnake. If I'm up at this time, our navigator will have to do the explaining.
Hear that, Dave?
Sure.
What about me, chaps? I'm getting married on Thursday.
Married?
Come on, you're kidding.
Go on with you.
Married? That's serious.
You wouldn't be pulling our legs by any chance?
No, cross my heart. Looks like the wee wifey's going to be awful lonely on her wedding night.
Shut up, Angus.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Sorry? For what? You can all come to my wedding feast, if the rations hold out.
Keep grinding on that radio, Pete. Not much use without the kite aerial, Skipper. Well, keep on trying anyway, you never know.
Okay, Skip.
Stop grinding that machine, Pete. Is that it? My God, it is. Quickly, Angus, fire that ferry pistol.
Hey, Pete, they're signaling!
Rescue, launch, here, in 2 hours.
That's the stuff. Nice work, chaps.
Hang on.
They're still signaling, Pete.
Navigator, pretty well dead on fix. That's all, Skipper. Good show, Dave.
Hang on. Well done, Dave.
Hey, it looks like we'll have to hang on to this navigator, Skipper. If we're worth a lot to us when we're ditching the Pacific.
Miserable Blasio.
Nice navigating, Dave.
Well, that's all right. You got us down in one piece.
The old firm, eh?
Yeah, the old firm.
Hey, wait a moment. What about me? Don't I get any credit for having helped train you both? Settle enough.
What for?
Well, you couple of ungrateful.